Alright you guys, I figured I was going to give you 10 more minutes of this because really I had nothing to do, so this is what I'm gonna do then. Sorry, I'm just gonna redo that. I got a tip from a guy called Sam is a Gamer, which I did mention in a future video, a past video I mean, but I could not remember his name back then, so Sam, if you're watching this, yeah, I'm gonna try to not do this with a lot of save states. If I can't, then well, they're coming back, so oh shit, I just accidentally pressed the save state. Let's pretend you didn't see that, so I can feel good about myself. So this is gonna be a lot more challenging, I can tell you right now, because usually I'm kind of lazy doing stuff like this, and I don't really... God, I just died right after a DK barrel. I'm probably just not gonna get it. Sweet! I just died. That's what happens when I don't have save states. But not to say that I'm a bad gamer or something, just because I don't really take it too... Why can I make that jump? Do I have to like in Mario when you press B and jump, so you jump further? I don't know. Or B if it's on this. Man, I just failed on that jump 3 times, so I'm probably gonna save state that, just because. You know what? Let's rewind. And a little more. Sweet. Save state. Here we go. That is... okay, you can actually jump further if you press the roll button, which I was not aware of. But here is extra bananas. I do not know how we could have gotten those furthest up. I'm fairly certain that you can't, but anyways, you probably need Rampy or something for that. And that too. Yep, can't get that. I'm pretty sure I can't get that. So, continuing this let's play, trying to do it without save states, just because I get it now that people actually want to watch this without save states, because kind of makes it more enjoyable to watch. And I mean, I can't blame them for thinking that. It's just that I am kind of really lazy when it comes to SNES games, and when I replied to Sam is a Gamer's comment, I said that the only SNES game I've ever played on an emulator which I haven't used a save state on is probably Super Metroid, when I did that, and I did not do a let's play on that because well, first of all, I've done that game so many times. We're supposed to jump there, okay. Yeah, I've done that game so many... Just gonna rewind. Oh. Wow, okay, let's just die then. I've done that game so many times. And really, it's kind of a long game, really. If you have not ever played Super Metroid, I really suggest that you do that, because it's probably my most favorite game on the SNES. And now that I think about it, I should probably make this to a rant of my all-time favorite games. I probably have about 8 more minutes to talk about this, so let's go. Well, I can't really list favorite games of all time, so I'm gonna say my favorite games for each and every platform, which is, if we start with NES, my all favorite game for NES is probably Super Mario 1, 2, 3. Just because I grew up with those games, and wow. Also, this is not going anywhere, seriously. Also, that was so stupid. There's a game called like FAX and something Faxanadu or something. That's a real cool game. It's like Zelda, but a lot longer than the Zeldas for NES. So yeah, as you see, I'm really lazy, not trying to really do this for reals. So I'm just gonna go use some save states, just because it is really my thing. I would say that it's my thing right now. So anyways, oh shit, just missed a extra life, and I was totally not. Nope. And my friend just logged in on Skype. Great. Oh yeah, the rant of my favorite games. Sweet. Let's go to SNES, which I've already said my favorite games in before this, and that is Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and then Super Metroid. And Super Metroid was a really good game, and then it's Zelda: Link to the Past, and now my friend is calling me on Skype. That is fucking great. Not really, because I'm not going to answer, and this is probably gonna destroy my fucking commentary a lot. Or maybe you can't even hear it, but Skype is calling me. Well, let's move on to Nintendo 64, which I used to own, but I don't anymore. I can't get through there, so I'm just gonna rewind. I don't own Nintendo 64 anymore, but I used to. My favorite game for that is probably Super Mario 64, because I am kind of a Mario geek. Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Kart, and then it's Banjo-Kazooie and Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna say that Banjo-Kazooie is probably my most favorite game of all time, just because it is so fucking amazingly awesome and perfect, and it's a really long game, so you get to sit like hours and hours, and like there's so many levels on it. Like there's some level where you're in prehistoric times, and then some level when you're in well, I can't really remember, but basically the plot is that some kind of evil witch is being evil, and she like rhymes through the whole game, and just thinking she's Dr. Dre, just rhyming through the whole thing, and like you get so pissed at that fucking hag just because she's rhyming all the time. And that kind of really made me angry when I used to play that as a kid. Like, kid, you're making me so. Oh my god. Come on, B. Thank you. Sweet. We actually managed to do that, and I did not see where Diddy Kong came from. So yeah, sorry if I use my save states too much. Be glad that in future games where I'm not using an emulator, I won't be using save states. So look forward to that, I guess. But for now, it's just gonna be save states. Like, I'm not gonna use save states in Pokemon or something like that. I'm thinking about doing like Pokemon Red. Am I supposed to go down here? I don't know. Is this death? Nope. I'm supposed to go down here. Sweet. Oh, that was odd. Just no, I don't have to cough. I'm gonna try to not cough here, just because that kind of destroys my fucking commentaries. 2 days in a row now. Hey, do we get Rambi, or is it Squawks, or I don't know. No, it's the frog guy. I don't know what this guy is called, but I'm very certain he can jump like a boss. Yeah, jumps like 3 times longer than Donkey Kong does. And it's so good because these animals are like immune to fucking everything. Like these guys can jump on the beast like a boss, and Donkey Kong can, and he's a fucking gorilla, so I don't know about that. So, but anyways, yeah, let's continue with my favorite games of all time. PlayStation 2. I do own a PlayStation 2. I'm gonna say that probably my favorite games for the PlayStation 2 is Final Fantasy 7, and then it's probably Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. It's really good games. And another secret. And I totally fucking failed at that. So yeah, good job. Yeah, that's probably gonna be all for this time, so when I see you later, I'm going to do Stop and Go Station.